This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. There's a new Katy Perry video called 365, and I want to show you the repetition being used with transhumanism. We just saw at the Super Bowl the countless commercials where they were having robots and human beings merge and mix together and interact with each other. We saw the commercial where there was a child robot and it was referring to a man as its father, and they were saying they're getting close, but it doesn't know how to replicate human emotion yet. Well, here's more repetition of the same thing in this Katy Perry video where she's flat out, a robot who's trying to fall in love. They show you International AI Robotics Center in Geneva, Switzerland. What a coincidence that that's the same place as CERN, where CERN is located. But look at some of the symbolism in this video. It's pretty ridiculous, right? So Katy Perry, is being programmed as this transhumanist robot, and they're going to have her, interact and date and see if she can fall in love with this guy, right? So as they program her, they come into the room, and what do they hand her to wear? Oh my gosh, no, that couldn't be. Oh, it's the black and white Masonic checkerboard. There it is, right? Because all of this stuff is brought to you by the Freemasons and all these other secret societies that network together to destroy the human race. So again, it's the black and white. I mean, how many times do you need me? Every video pretty much where I'm covering anything, you see the same outfits being worn. It's the same color codes, right? Ridiculous. And you can even see on these scientists' jackets, it appears to be a Z, but it's really a serpent. As you can see it, just like in the Superman logo, with the head on the Z, and it emulates a serpent's head, right? So she's got her Masonic garb on now, and they have her, they've been programming her to be becoming one with this guy and dating this guy and falling in love with this guy, and she can't seem to show any human emotion, right? You can see right on her head she's wearing this hat, and what does the hat look like, right? It's a spiral, right? The spiral is a symbol used in witchcraft. I cover it all the time. Yes, I know people believe it's only associated with the stuff that came out in WikiLeaks with the FBI in regards to terminology involving men or women who seek and target kids. But this symbol has been used in witchcraft for a very long time. It might be the most seen symbol that nobody ever really discusses other than the all-seeing eye in the pyramid. This is always showing up, this spiral. While the spiral has numerous meanings in witchcraft, the occult, it has a lot to do with the journey of the soul into the underworld and the dark aspect of witchcraft, and then the return to life from beneath the underworld. So it pretty much has to do with a rebirth, a reincarnation. And what they're talking about is reincarnation of the human race in a sense in this video, because transhumanism is the ultimate agenda to mix man and machine, and they're showing us this all the time. Okay, this video isn't about Katy Perry. Oh, it's about love, and she's just had a tough time in her life finding the right guy and all this stuff that people fall for. They have her in bed with the guy, and she's saying, "I'm feeling sexy." So they're preparing people, right? We already have people out there in other countries. We have men who are marrying robots in China. I mean, this kind of stuff is so absurd, but right now people would say that's never happening, but it will happen. Because they're going to continue to say, well, you could create, if the robot looks so human-like, you could program the robot to do all the things you like. Don't make fun or don't be hateful to the robot. Don't make fun or be hateful to the people that are dating robot. I mean, it sounds insane, but it's the way it's all going, right? So Katy Perry's, "I'm feeling sexy." She's in bed with the guy. She's starting to, feel like sexual attraction to the guy as a robot. She looks at the screen. There's a woman crying as they're watching TV together, and she can't muster up a tear. So they're still trying to figure it out, and they're even hinting towards all of us and saying, look, they're getting close to figuring this out. Robots to feeling human emotion, right? We have that robot Sophia that we always see on TV, from Jimmy Fallon to all over the place. They're pushing the Sophia robot, right? And they're even telling you in the Super Bowl commercials, like I said earlier, that they're close to perfecting this. And they are close, but they're conditioning people and showing them that this is going to become a reality, and they're normalizing it and desensitizing people to it. You'll even see in the video a lot of ink blots that they use, one of which looks just like a monarch butterfly on the wall. And that's exactly right. That's there deliberately, right? Because once transhumanism is complete and once people mix, man and machine becoming one and merge and get the mark of the beast, okay, everyone's going to be under MK Ultra pretty much because everybody's going to be controlled. Their minds and emotions are going to be controlled. I mean, it's insane to think about. It's insane that, people don't notice this stuff over and over and over. So then, of course, at the end, she malfunctions. She, catches fire. She's not completely performing the way that they were hoping. And you can see, it even looks like she has her MK Ultra meltdown at the end where she's like, her makeup's all over the face, or all over the place, right? And then they zoom in, of course, and give us their, always have to have the all-seeing eye in there. They zoom in on her eye, but look at her eye, right? The pupil inside the eye turns into a heart, right? Because remember, all of this stuff is coming with the love movement. I've covered the heart many times before. I'm constantly telling you about love and one and unity. This is all the New World Order's agenda. That's a part of the Great Deception that God warns everybody about. The Great Deception. Well, the Great Deception is coming in the name of world peace and love, right? So you can see the love in the love symbol right inside of the all-seeing eye, right there, right? Because they're one and the same. The all-seeing eye of Lucifer, right, which the one-eye symbolism, the eye of Horus represents, and then the heart symbolism, because this is all coming in the name of love. So they're not hiding this stuff, and if you watch my channel all the time, or at least once in a while, you'll see me talking about pretty much the same things, because I'm showing you the repetition through all these new videos, these new shows, it's not like I'm talking about the same thing every single day as far as, let me talk about the same band every day, or the same person every day. Every day that I'm pumping out content, I'm showing you the same repetition being used on you. From the black and white colors, right? What a surprise that the Freemasons always are using their black and white colors. And if you're new to the channel, again, look into Freemasonry. There's one in every town. This is where they indoctrinate people into Luciferian worship. As people grow in Freemasonry, they're taught that Lucifer is God. The black and white esoteric colors represent duality. As above, so below, and you'll see inside of every Freemason lodge there's black and white checkered floors. That's why these celebrities are always wearing these colors in these music videos. This is how they communicate with each other, just through symbols, color schemes, codes, all of this stuff right in front of our eyes. But we're not trained to look at this stuff, right? You're trained to watch this stuff in a alpha state, in a sleeping state of mind, right? You're watching this, you're not processing that stuff. You're just like, oh, Katy Perry, oh, she's pretty. Oh, look at her hat. Oh, look at her shirt. And I don't think she's pretty, by the way. But I'm saying this is what the comment people think. Oh, she's falling in love. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, cool. Right? And they're showing you all these codes right in front of our faces. They're showing you the agenda and the plan. They're revealing it. And nobody wants to see that stuff because they think stuff like this is crazy. And they're like, oh, it's just about a robot. Katy Perry was like, here's my song 365. Let's make it about a robot. And then let's, do the all-seeing eye and the black and white symbolism and all that stuff over and over and over in front of everybody's faces. It's unbelievable how they get away with this stuff, but you got to really, focus in when you watch this stuff and see these things for what they are. All right, because remember, these are the idols, the false idols that everybody worships, these celebrities. Their job is to bring the masses who worship them along with the New World Order agenda, right? And that's how they're going to constantly keep doing this, is by running these puppets out, pushing transhumanism, pushing LGBTQYZQS, right? Pushing all of these agendas, feminism, the race war. These are all the things they're talking about because this is all going to lead to world peace, right? To somebody coming, bringing world peace because, it's so chaotic, order out of chaos, right? The world's so chaotic. That's what they're making it seem like now, even though they're the ones who create the chaos. And then everybody thinks that all this chaos is going on because they watch the TV and they hear everybody complaining and everybody saying, oh, the world's never been worse. Oh, Donald Trump's the worst. Oh, the wall. Oh, the hatred. Oh, the hatred. Oh, the hatred. Right? And then all the celebrities come out and they say, we need love. We need love. We need love. We need love. And then all these people regurgitate what they say. They don't realize that they're living their lives as hypocrites because, these people are judging people such as myself and saying we're hateful and spiteful. They have no idea what's going on. And it's happening, like I said, right in front of our faces. So Katy Perry pushing transhumanism, Not the first time, not the last. Justin Timberlake recently, I think last year, had a video about it, sexualizing robots. This stuff's just going to keep getting poured out, and you're going to see the repetition because you're going to see similar music videos mixing these musicians with machines, whether they're making love to the machine or sexualizing the machine or, machines dating a person, right? You're going to see it over and over, just like we're seeing in these commercials where they're trying to show robots with human emotion and robots doing things that humans do on a daily basis. So, transhumanism right in front of our faces. Shouldn't be surprised that Katy Perry, someone pushing it, pushing the all-seeing eye love movement, right? That right there at the end, the way the video ends, is the most telling sign. Because everybody knows the all-seeing eye. You would think everybody knows. It's on the back of the dollar bill, for crying out loud. But it's the eye of Horus, the Egyptian worship. This is Luciferian worship. And then the heart right inside the eye, right? Can't make it up. I thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.